Hi, I'm Dan. Hopefully you're here because you want to learn how to do these first 8 chords. You need a little bit of help. Hopefully this will really help you. It's another GoPro and it'll give you a guitarist's eye view of how to do these chords, okay? The first 8 chords that we're going to do are on the sheet that you'll be able to get from the website, which is the chord of E, A, D, G, C, E minor, A minor and D minor, okay? As a basic way of thinking about it for now, an E major or an E chord sounds quite happy. An E minor chord will sound quite sad. Okay, that's just a basic version for now of how to distinguish between minor and major chords. Alright. If this doesn't make any sense to you, please go and watch the how to read chord charts video that I've done. As a reminder, the strings go this way, your hands 1, 2, 3 and 4. They're your fingers, okay? So the first chord, E. First string open, second string open. The third string, we've got our first finger on the first fret. So third string, first finger, first fret. Third finger on the second fret. So third finger on the second fret. And then on the next string, string number 5, we've got finger number 2 on the second fret. Okay. Remember, use your fingertips when you're doing these chords, okay? Try not to flatten your fingers out too much, otherwise you'll not get the desired effect or the desired sound that you want. So if I strum this chord, there's our E chord. Little tip, play every string that you're meant to. Make sure they all ring out. If you've got sounds like this, it means something's gone wrong. Chances are it's one of two things. 1, you're not pressing the string hard enough. 2, your fingers are too flat and they're busy catching other strings, okay? Make sure it's your fingertips and make sure every string rings out. Next chord, A. First string, open. So we're going to leave that string open. The next string, string number 2, is our third finger on the second fret, which is there, okay? Remember, second fret. Next string, string number 3, we've got on the second fret, finger number 2. Second fret, finger number 2. Next string, string number 4, we've got on the second fret, finger number 1. Okay. Bit of a squash. All 3 fingers are on the second fret. Okay. As I said, it is a bit of a squash. And important to note, we've got an X above the 6th string, which is the thickest one. That means don't strum that string. If I play it now, there's our A chord, okay? A major sounds quite happy. Don't play that string. If you do play it, it just sort of muddies the water a little bit, okay? Doesn't make the chord sound as nice as it could do. Next chord, D. Right. First string, second finger, second fret. Next string, third finger, third fret. Next string, first finger, second fret. The next string is open, which means obviously strum it but don't play it. Strings 5 and 6, X, don't play them. Sounds like this, okay? Okay. Don't play the strings that you're not meant to. They sort of take over a little bit and make the chord sound not as it should. Again, just a little tip, play each string individually. Make sure every string rings out. Next chord, flying through, G. On the 3rd fret, 4th finger. On the 3rd fret, next string up, 3rd finger. On the 3rd fret. Next 2 strings are open and open. 5th fret, we've got first finger on the 2nd fret. So on the 5th string, first finger, 2nd fret. And then on the thickest string, the string next to your head, remember, next to your head, is finger number 2 on the 3rd fret, which looks like that. Okay. Again, fingertips, make sure those strings are open, okay, and it should sound like this. Again, play every string, make sure they all ring out. I am trying to battle this. This GoPro's battery is about to die, and it's the last one because I think this is take number 552. So we're going to try and fly through these. C major. Right, quite a tricky one. Beginners tend to struggle with this. For some reason it's a bit of a stretch, but once you get used to it, it's great. First string, open. Second string, first finger goes on the first fret. Next string is open. Next string, the fourth string, second finger, second fret. So the fourth string up, second finger on the second fret. Next string, the fifth string, third finger on the third fret, which is there. We've got an X above the sixth string, which means don't play it. That's what it sounds like. Okay, again, play every string, make sure they all ring out. E minor, which was from the How to Read Chord Charts sheet, so you should remember this. We've got 3 open strings, and then we've got on the second fret our third finger. So we've got 3 open strings, and then we've got our third finger on the second fret, second finger on the second fret on the 5th string, which is there, and then we've got an open 6th string. Sounds like it. You'll notice you play all of the strings because there's no X's above, and we're playing those 2 strings anyway, okay? Pressing them down, sorry, okay? E minor, sounds quite sad. Next chord, A minor. Right, this is the same shape as E, however, it's on different strings, but it's the same shape. So we've got an open first string. We've then got our first finger, first fret, second string. Okay, so the next string, first finger, first fret. Next string up, we've got our third finger on the second fret. So third finger, second fret. Next string, second finger, second fret. And then we've got an open string, and then don't play that thick string, the E string. Okay, the 6th string, don't play it. This is A minor, should be quite sad. Okay. Again, every string should ring out. Our last chord, probably the trickiest chord to change to, but worthwhile practicing a few times, is D minor. Okay, first finger, first fret, first string. Next string, third finger on the third fret. Okay, bit of a stretch. Third string, second finger, second fret. Okay, hopefully you're keeping up with this. All right, remember fingertips, and that's what it looks like. Okay. Then we've got an open string, and then 2 strings that we don't play. So this is what it sounds like. Okay, sounds quite sad. If you compare that to a normal D, D sounds quite happy. D minor sounds quite sad. Okay. Hopefully that's helped. I'll quickly fly through everyone now. So E looks like that. A looks like that. D looks like that. G looks like that. Okay. C looks like that. E minor looks like that. A minor looks like that. Okay, and then finally D minor looks like that. Okay. Do practice all these chords. Practice them a few times each. One little tip, okay, is to play a chord, say it's E, okay, play your E chord, take your fingers off the guitar, give them a wobble around, and then try and get the chord shape back again. Repeat that, and you'll get so quick at changing chords, you'll be steps ahead of everybody else who doesn't do that, okay? Pick 2 chords and practice changing between them. So let's go for a G and a D, alright? So we're going to play our G and then D. Keep practicing between them, okay? Alright. Find your own way of practicing, but that's how you do those chords anyway. Hopefully it's helped. Thank you very much. Bye.